Hi everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making zucchini muffins, and this is from an old church book where I got the recipe from. The book I got for my first anniversary from my mother-in-law, so it's over 33 years old, maybe 34. So it's old. I use this one every year when the zucchini comes out because it's great. I adapted it to muffins, but just follow all the same ingredients, and you can put them in a greased and floured pan. It's 3 small pans or 2 large loaf pans. But I'm going to make muffins today because I can freeze them easier and take them out for breakfast and to give to people that are at home and need some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I already washed and dried my zucchini, and try not to get the really big ones because they have huge seeds in them, and then you're going to have to pull them all out because you can't put that in the bread. This is about the biggest I would get, and I'm still a little concerned about this one, so let's cut into it. So you're going to cut your end off, just like that, and then we're just going to cut chunks, and then cut them again like this, because I'm going to put them through my food processor and they need to fit. So, you can use a grater, a hand grater. I just find the food processor much faster. Okay, so now let me get into the middle of this and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here would be your seeds, and this looks great. Like I said, do not get much bigger than this size. You can get longer, but don't get rounder, because like I said, the seeds are so tough. They're kind of like a pumpkin seed, and when you put that in the bread, it does not break down. So you have to sit there and clean all that out of this, okay? So I'm going to get started and shred my zucchini, and then we'll go on to the next step. Got all of our zucchini done, and you're going to need 3 cups. Alright, so you're going to need a really big bowl, and this is so easy, this recipe. Everything just gets dumped in here and mixed. So we're going to do 2 cups of sugar, and 3 cups of flour. Okay, and then you're going to need, alright, so to your flour and sugar, you're going to put a half a teaspoon, I cannot read these teaspoons, sorry guys, okay, half a teaspoon. Kind of press it so it's all flat. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of salt. Make sure it's 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, I go just a little bit heavier on the cinnamon just because I like the flavor. Then you're going to use a teaspoon of baking soda. Right, now we're going to whisk this together. And the reason I'm whisking this is because So one, you want to get all of the stuff mixed together, the dry ingredients, so they don't clump into one piece. And also we're making sure that there's going to be no lumps in our flour or our sugar. So that's why we do that. And it also makes the flour lighter, makes it easier to incorporate things. Alright, to this we're going to add our liquid ingredients now. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, just into the dry. A cup of oil, vegetable oil. You're going to need a half a cup of sour cream. Okay. You're going to have a cup of nuts. Now, I have these, had them in my freezer. I roasted them and chopped them. So I'm just going to use these. You do not have to roast your nuts. You can use pecans, walnuts, whatever you want. These are pecans. And you're going to need 3 eggs. Okay, and now what we have left to do is put in our zucchini, and that's 3 cups. See, here's one of the seeds that I was telling you about. Can you come up closer? This is the size. They would be like 3 times this size of seed in the big ones. That's what I'm saying, you don't want a lot of seed. Okay, and then just put it in your measuring cup. Kind of push it down so you make sure you get enough zucchini. And if you have any left over, you can freeze it and keep it for another day to make another batch when you're ready to make them. Then half the battle is done because you got everything sliced. Okay, and then just one more. You just want to make sure you press it in there. Okay, so now we're just going to mix this up. Let me get a spoon. And you're just going to mix this until everything's incorporated. Just keep scraping your bowl and your sides and everything because you want to get all that flour and dry ingredients incorporated into this. Okay, let me take my spatula and kind of give it a few whirls. See, I'm just scraping the bottom, getting all this done up. See, there is some flour stuck on the bottom of this bowl. Now that you have it all mixed really well, we're going to put it into our muffin liners. And I'm just using a ice cream scoop. That way they're pretty much the same because you want them to cook all the same. And we're going to bake these for about 15 to 20 minutes. I always start checking them at 15 with a toothpick. If the toothpick comes out clean, they're done. While I'm doing this, and you're watching me, Please subscribe below. This helps our YouTube channel grow and we can bring better content to you. So please subscribe while you're watching our videos. Alright, these are going to go in the oven, like I said, for about 15 to 20 minutes. I would start checking them at 15. If your oven's a little warm, check them a little bit sooner. I'm really not sure. We got to check when they're done. I'll let you know exactly how long they took. Alright, so these took 25 minutes in my oven. Like I said, start checking them at 15 with a toothpick. The toothpick must come out clean. So please try these, and if you do, let me know how you like them. Please like, share, comment, and remember, please subscribe. We need our YouTube up. Please subscribe. Thank you. And remember, you do you.